Hey guys, I'm playing Amnesia The Dark Descent. I've never played this game. I know it's terrifying though because I've seen PewDiePie play it and well, I thought maybe I'd give it a chance and I apparently because it came out free for the PS4, so we have a PS4, might as well come get it because it's free and I think it's these three games, but I'm gonna be doing Dark Descent because I think that's the first one. Oh god, guys, I don't do good with horror games, so yeah, I'm gonna be terrified as hell. This game feature house saving fictional. I don't know, not frictional. Oh my god, this with support from Nordic game program. Blitworks. I'm so terrified, guys. So if I scream, you know why. Welcome to Amnesia Dark Descent. What follows is a couple quick messages on how to get the best possible experience. Amnesia should not be played to win. Instead, focus on immersing yourself in the game's world and story. Do not worry about when and how to save during gameplay. The game will take care of that for you. When you want to leave the game, just choose save and exit. You can then use continue to return to where you left on next time you start the game. The world of Amnesia is a dangerous place and you are extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies encountered. Instead, use your wits, hide, or even run if necessary. The interplay between light and dark is very important to the game, and because of this, it is vital to set up the gamma correctly. Use the slider below to do so. Just into the square at the right is barely visible. Please make sure to play in a dark room and wear headphones for the best effect. Well, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna put it the highest I can. Holy crap! Okay. This is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in the world of Amnesia, fictional games. Dude, I am terrified. I don't do good with horror games. I, like, legit don't do good with horror game, guys. I am terrified of horror games. That's why you don't see me play anything. Like, the worst thing that I've played, which was horror, was maybe the Resident Evil franchise with jump scares and stuff like that. Or
don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
oh, okay, sorry. I was waiting because yeah, he started speaking. I don't want to interrupt him. It's definitely speaking. A memento has been added to the journal. Make sure to check it. Notes. No notes are available. Diaries. No diaries. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Okay, follow it. I don't care. Why is he getting like that? Oh god, no. I don't know how to open doors. Hold down. Okay. I'm hiding. Nope. Close it. Hello? god, what did I get myself into? Okay, I'm taking this bottle. I'm probably gonna replay this until I get like freaking spooked like the hell up. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. We have 3. Is that my heart? Health is good. Sanity is crystal clear. Used to keep the lantern flame alive when it runs out. The lantern cannot. I don't have a lantern. Used to ignite that source's environment. Contained all non-set law. Nope. Wait. No. Oh, good. I heard walking. Hello? Here's something. What is it? Hello? Hello? Oh god. I'm so terrified. I don't do good with horror games. Why did I come in here? Okay, sanity's still crystal clear. I'll close that. Oh, shoot, did not mean for that to be loud. Hello? Okay, I guess I traveled. The door slammed shut behind him and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at the Black Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. I'm like having a heart attack here. Oh, good. Slight headache. Oh, good. What's wrong with my heart? What is going on? Whoa, there's bugs. Okay, I still have a slight headache. What is going on? Still have a slight headache. Oh god. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. All this good stuff. No, I mean to do that. Oh, it's just a book. Oh. You've picked up a lantern. When filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing square. Oh. There's a bit of oil. I'm gonna put it away for now. Wait. I have to go in there, never mind. Okay, head is pounding. Okay, same thing, head is pounding, hands are shaking. Oh god. What? Okay.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Your former self. He fell to kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first knock in his stomach. Hazel reminded him, fear she too would be punished. To run, hold on. What?
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel.
Wait,
It
back.
lies well beyond the refinery.
Okay, I'm back.
Refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
It is tough and pilot can't. Oh, okay. Can't be torn by hands or tools. Okay. I'm gonna go up here. Not going over there. Not yet. I think that's where it came from. No, I came through there. It won't budge. Ooh. Okay, just check if it was on. I wasn't sure. Oh. God. How do I freaking turn it and stuff again? I forgot. Oops. There you go. Put the buck right there. Buck it. I'm gonna go up here first. Laboratory. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay visits to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect the family. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Okay. All is good. A slight headache. Okay. Okay. What the hell is that noise? Okay. Okay. It's whispers. Oh, shoot, that scared me. Pick it up. The lack of chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. What is going on?
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part Aquaforce.
Okay. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Clement and oprimment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aqua Fortis and hope it will produce a more even solution. God, sorry. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the receipt, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. That sounded really close. Excuse me, chair. One day I'll return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave for judgment and a safe return. That it? Not really sure what I'm supposed to do. Fragment taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the Constantly in Constantinople, I think I saw. Am I supposed to find a key? No. Maybe we should try this place right here. Though the children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising craze, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? Sayumpui thought, and struck his victim with the rock. Jesus.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hinan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Yo, it's good, a slight headache. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Berningberg. This contract will resign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Berningberg, it is to recommend my services at the Parisian Royal Court and within the sanction of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. Wilhelm House of Gerch. You can't even say that was me. I was standing still looking at things. What is that noise?
May 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
I'll come back right now. There's no way this is normal. This is too normal. For a horror game, it shouldn't be like this. It's too normal. What was that noise? Okay, not going there, sorry. Oh. His pounding hands are shaking, all is good. Okay. I drip on that break of my hand. I'm so terrified.
Which one is this?
It's called Amnesia.
Oh, Is this a scary game?
I barely started playing, so I don't really know yet.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Oh my eyes. Okay, I'm terrified right here because there's like moaning over here or something like that. Never mind, seems to be nothing in here. It's a book. It's a book. What? What did I do? What did I do? I did something.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Going.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Journal. Must find a new way out of this area, which would have to be right here. Right. Yeah, fragile must, but not breakable by. Maybe I could use a book. Comic book. Okay, never mind. I can't use the book. Oh, damn. Swing Western Hall. Oh, let me check here. No. There. Swear to God, if there's more maps. God damn. I used to break it. Yeah, I see nothing here. Gotta use paper. Okay, no, that's not working. Oh! There you go. This should probably do it. Oh.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I heard like a zombie thing. It worked. Okay, Allstat and Brandenburg Castle 1801, another region rich with lore and outstayed deep within the East Persian woods for the centuries. Okay, this game takes too long, guys. Here, I'll do this. I'll leave it there if you want to pause, you can read it. There. 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 Okay, if you guys want, you can pause it and read it. I'm not gonna take the time to read it because that's gonna take too long. Won't open, it's locked. This is a sacred book. Help me. Nope. Oh, I did it. I'm gonna hide in here for now. Because I heard a grunt. And I'm terrified. Well, and it's fools have endangered my research long enough with their apparent handing on the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the first. No, excuse me. And is killing my trusty servant. It's just a matter of time until it's trailed to Brandenburg. I need to look. Well, it has been up to avoid further investigation for the public. The White Teller will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both my problems. Wait, that door wasn't open. Bridge. Where's the music? Slay headache, all is good. What? I see something. Oh crap. Oh god. I'm just gonna leave. The stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. Oh my god. Oh god. Ah! Gee, the desert dunces were like waves in a sluggish sea while the caravan moved. The land appeared motionless when it camped. The hill moves.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
I couldn't open that door. I tried. Oh, it's right there. I don't even have a sanity right now. Whew, okay, I'll be back, guys. Okay. I don't know what the thing is. Wait, this door was locked. There's so many barrels in here. Oh. My sanity's so low, I'm having trouble. Wait. Oh god. Stay here for a bit. Whew. God. Oh, barrel. Oh, the barrel attacked me. A few cuts and bruises and I still have low sanity. Hold on, alright, till I'm moving.
That taste, that fragrance, Damascus rose.
Oh god.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
You could pause it right there, capture that real fast. Pause it right there, read whatever that is. Last door, I think. Crystal clear. Few cuts and bruises. Oh no, they're in here. Yo, they're in here. Think I am good. Let's see what the journal says. See. Yeah, I'm assuming I have to go back to like where all the chemistry stuff is. The cloth smelled of dessert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top, too many of them, he thought, or perhaps too few. Oh no. God. If you cut the bruises, slight headache. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. He sat down by the cabbage, all gasping for a sweep. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand. Fell to the ground. Oh my god. What happened? Hmm. Wait, the stairs just broke. I just noticed that. Damn. To my journal. Stairs at cloud, find a way to climb back up. Hmm. Hmm. God, the screams are terrifying. During 3 days in Allegros, they saw what was finally safe across the Mediterranean Sea to go. It's just a matter of reserving a cabin and SS is headed for London. What the hell is going on? This is some freaky stuff. Ow! Okay, if you get the bruise, a slight headache. Okay, I'm fine still. I'm gonna use this item this way. Oh, okay. Alchemist. Refinery. It became impossible to avoid the commotion in the streets begged for his attention as he opened fire on two young men fighting back. The voices were silenced in the haze of gun smoke. Oh god.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight.
Whoops.
And make sure not to stray.
There's a monster thing. Okay, slight headache, that's fine.
What is this place? of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
I don't know, man. How?
June 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Oh my god. Okay, what's next? Okay. There you go. Oh my god, dude. It gets me every time, but like... Oh my god. Oh my god. My wound's bleeding quite badly. A few cuts and bruises, heart pounding hard. Okay. He crashed his service at dark Atlantic water smothered him, and he struggled to make sense of the situation. Oh my god. What happened? What? What? Woo. Okay. This is the end of this episode, boys. I'm not gonna do this. Okay. Maybe later. Okay, bye guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Peace out.